Hi, I'm Jim Williams. I'm the Washington Bureau Chief for Newstalk, Florida. This gentleman is Pope Francis. Now, Pope Francis is here in Washington. He will be meeting today with President Obama, among other leaders of our government. Then, take a trip from the White House up Constitution Avenue, where he will be the first Pope ever to address a joint session of Congress. He will then travel north to New York, where at the UN, he will address a general session of the UN before going to Philadelphia, where he will hold Mass for well over 250 to 300,000 people. Many folks believe that Pope Francis has come to the United States for political reasons, that he will address some of the key issues that he feels strongly about, issues such as global warming, issues like the reestablishment of relations between the United States and Cuba, and also the redistribution of wealth. Those are all key issues that the Pope has weighed in on without question. He also is someone who is against abortion, which is a key issue now that Planned Parenthood is front and center on the Hill. He also has weighed in a number of times on marriage equality, something that is debated again throughout the presidential campaign on the GOP side. This is not, although it would be difficult to convince many, a political trip for the Pope. Popes have been doing this for years. Popes have come through the United States, they've come all over the world, and they've espoused what they believe is important to their flock, to the Catholic Church. Pope Francis is doing nothing different than what other popes have done for well over 300 years. We have a bit of a sensitivity here, so deal with it. Anyway, the situation is that Pope Francis is in the United States to promote the Catholic Church, to bring and expand the flock of the Catholic Church. Something that he's done better than popes who have come before him for 5 decades. That's right, folks. Pope Francis has brought more people back to church and back to the Catholic faith than any other pope over the last 5 decades. Why is he here? He's not here to lecture Congress. He's not here to lecture the United Nations. He's here to put out those issues, but more importantly, to bring people back to the Catholic Church. He feels, perhaps, through espousing those issues, that might help. Only time will tell, and we'll find out. But for now, what you got to know is that Pope Francis is not here for politics. He's here for the Catholic Church. I'm Jim Williams, Washington Bureau Chief for Newstalk, Florida, and that's something you got to know. Thanks.